Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Season 1 finale here of the TEW 2020 Randomizer series here on the channel, as we have two title matches for this show. The Mr. Nobody Nikita Koloff match, and then also Demolition are going to take on Rikishi and Bobo Brazil in the co-main. We have quite a little undercard as well, but before we get to all that, we have a lot of backstage incidents. As always, Jesus. Yeah, we got 6. Song that man caused an incident when he antagonized Demolition Crush so much the fight almost broke out between the two. We'll give a stern warning for that. Mr. Nobody and Tanahashi, as Mr. Nobody caused a heat backstage when he pulled a mean-spirited rib on Tanahashi, which nearly caused a fight again. He almost had 2 fights break out. As Axe and Jado, as Axe was being a jerk backstage, eventually threw a punch at Jado, which was a bad move. He got beaten up, but this is all of it. We'll fine him for that one. Putting hands on somebody else in the locker room. Can't have that. As Steamboat was being obnoxious and eventually beat up Billy Silverman after a fight broke out. I would bet $1,000,000 to 1 that would ever happen between Ricky Steamboat and Billy Silverman. That's just hilarious. And then Yamato got a lot of heat with the rest of the locker room backstage due to his recent attitude. There are signs that it could turn into a very bad situation. We'll give that a stern warning as well. I got as in Linus Asuka almost got into a fight with a fan outside the arena. That'll be a fine as well. Jesus Christ. Christ on a cross. Alright, so we'll start from the top to the bottom, as we'll start with the title matches. We have the... We'll just go ahead and make it default, so we don't have to worry about doing anything like that. We just could keep it on this one page. Nikita Koloff the challenger, Mr. Nobody the champion. Of course, no time limit for this one. We'll go ahead and make it 90 minutes. Since for some reason 60 isn't a thing on the default. Usually the matches, they don't like anything going anything longer than we'll keep it 30 just for this case, because they don't like anything more than 30. As 14 minutes is good. And we'll have Nikita Koloff get the win. We're going to have a new champion to end out the Season 1 finale. End out Season 1. So I'm not really sure how I want to have that last match be rated. Because Nikita's pretty good at brawling, so is Mr. Nobody. So I think we'll go with regular for now. And we'll just change accordingly. As the Carnival Grand Champion. Figured that was going to happen with Mr. Nobody being pissed. But just felt like Nikita could use a win here, and could use a big-time win over him. He's never beaten him before. So that's fun. And then the tag match. Demolition. Rikishi and Bobo as... let's see, we'll give it 12 minutes. Now this match, you could also use a wild brawl as well, because really everybody could use this. I think that's what we'll have for this one. And we'll have Rikishi get the win. So he's going to beat Smash. We'll have outside interference as well. As Axe will be attacked. Or actually we'll have Bobo attacked by Crush. And in no way Jose is going to come to even up the fray by attacking Smash. So interference was from both sides. It's a wild brawl as well. And I forgot to put the tag belts on the line. There we go. So we're going to have new champions going into the second year. So that's fun. And then we'll have, for the undercard, Rob Van Dam versus Rick Martel. It's another really good match. This is probably going to be the second best match of the night. I'm trying to think if we've done this before. We haven't. First time meeting. Give it 9 minutes. With Rob getting the win. This could have been steal the show, but figured better not. So then we'll have Tanahashi, Kenta versus... So it's going to be a 2v2v2 tag match. which I really like. This will have it be an elimination match. So Tanahashi with Kenta. The Crippler with Lance Storm. And then the World Class Human Cannonballs. Which for this, we can't really dictate how the elimination process would go, but just in my head at least, Tanahashi and Kenta will be eliminated first, then Jado and Geto, then of course Lance Storm and the Crippler will be winning the match. Which will have Crippler over Geto. So we'll have this one be still the show. Feel like that's for the best. And then I believe we have a video, Nikita Koloff, like training montage, very 80s, which is very much Rocky IV, Drago's fucking training montage where they're shooting him up with steroids and he's training for his boxing bout with Rocky Balboa, just kind of that type of deal, where he's just doing a bunch of old school style training of just running in the snow, doing heavy lifting with just weights and hitting the heavy bags, stuff like that. Just kind of old school style training montage. Just gonna be like 2 minutes training for his Carnival Grand Championship match. Finlay versus Hong Kong Man will be the next match. I think this should be a hardcore match, which having 2 back-to-back matches like that would probably suck, but I feel like it's for the best. Fit's gonna get the win there. They had their matches. They've had 1 singles matches before in the past, and that was during the Champion Carnival, which Fit lost that match, but this time he'll get the win. Well, Joe should be the road agent for that one. Then I think we just need a car crash / mayhem match, which will be the opener. But first we have to have a Hong Kong Man music number, which will probably be one of the worst things on the card. We'll have it, entertainment's probably for the best there. Then for the opener, 6-person tag in this case, because there's going to be Yamato with the Vengeful Souls against the team of PCO, Trevor Lee and Brook Tessmacher. I haven't used them in a while as far as them teaming up together. And Brook. We should probably keep this on the short side of things. 7 minutes is fine. And we'll have Kana beat Tessmacher. There we go. So I think we'll have to add one more match, because now I just have a Mr. Nobody promo, a pre-tape promo, where we saw last time. We saw I could not make a nobody into a somebody, but tonight, on this season 1 finale, you're about to see me turn a somebody into a nobody. Nikita Koloff, we've had our wars in the past. It's been over different ideologies, for nationality, over pride. But this time, it's going to be much different. This time, it's down to me being the better man. Me being Mr. Nobody. I've lost everything, and I gained everything. Tonight, I'm willing to put everything I've earned, everything I've worked towards, this hard work, this Carnival Grand Championship on the line. I'm going to be the better man tonight. Yet again, beating you, ending out our Season 1 finale as champion. Just a little babyface promo. Oh, I wouldn't say babyface promo. Just, promo saying that he's going to put everything he's earned on the line. and he's willing to risk it all. Even though he was the king of the Carnival Wars in Nikita Koloff, he's still Nikita Koloff that he's beaten in the past, time after time after time. So then we'll have Howard Finkel. Intro. Let's see, hypes up main event. 3 minutes. Mr. Nobody. Howard Finkel. Microphone. We'll see how it goes as far as that's usually. Oh, picked Howard Finkel twice. There we go. So yeah, we just need 6 more minutes of action here. I think we need to put something in between those 2 matches. Let's see what we have as far as a singles match that we can do. Yeah, I mean, we could throw Steamboat out there. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's Steamboat and Glacier. Simple match, nothing too crazy. Keep it like 5 minutes, if that. Probably a little bit more. About 8 minutes. Nah, 7. There we go. Actually, I'm gonna put it there. There we go. Alright. That will be the finale. Let's see what happens. It was 69, wow, thanks to the overness of Nikita and Mr. Nobody. And Howard does a good job there. 69 for the promo. Forgot to turn off as far as Nikita, as far as on screen, but that's okay. No big deal. It's a 35 for the opener. That went downhill in a hurry, all those good ratings. As Kana taps out Tessmacher. But the Kana lock is 39s for Trevor Lee and PCO, 34 for Kana, 32 for Bloody Mary. Buck Tessmacher outperformed Yamato, which is just hilarious. So 62, wow. As Ricky Steamboat carrying Glacier to this good match here. As Glacier benefited from having a hot new move as well. Got the crowd hot, yeah, it's all around good match. Good thing we added this. This should have probably been after Honky Tonk Man and Fit Family if I had to guess. The music number did pretty well. 53, I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. As Fit gets on with the Tombstone Pile Driver in 842. And the key to training montage gets a 69. It's a 63 for Tanahashi and Kenta versus the Crippler and Lance Storm and the War Class Human Cannonballs. So, well, they kind of flipped up the order there. That's okay. But, yeah, 63. Obviously, the best team was Lance Storm and the Crippler, which they'll be getting a title match to start off the second year. As they'll take on Rikishi and Noe, or I said Rikishi and Noe is Rikishi and Boba Brazil. Yeah, pretty good match there. And the Rob Van Dam Rick Martel match did pretty well, a 60. Rob Van Dam with a 62, 50 for Rick Martel. It's the 5-star Frog Splash, a 909. So yeah, the tag match gets a 59. It's Rikishi Pen Smash with a Rum Shaker. So yeah, we saw the interferences as well. Right team wins, thanks to Bobo. Good stuff. And then the main event gets a 72. Oh, forgot to turn off the slow bill, that's okay. Has Mr. Nobody outperformed Nikita, but it was pretty close. And Nikita with a Russian sickle gets the win in 13:31. So we have a lot of, answers to be told as far as for Season 2. We know that Rikishi and Bobo is going to take on the Crippling Lance Storm. What's it going to be like for Nikita, though, as just becoming the new champion? And what's going to happen with Mr. Nobody? Man who's going to put everything on the line against Nikita Koloff, and he comes up short for the first time in his career. It's a big-time loss. Big-time loss to end out the year, but that's a pretty good show, though. We had a lot of fun stuff ending out the year. So we'll get put over Nikita. We'll put over the Crippler for his performance, and then probably RVD. So yeah, that was the first season in the books. That was kind of the idea now, is to add another company to make this even bigger and bigger. And the idea is to turn what became a one-company randomization into a randoverse, where we're going to try to add more and more companies throughout the years. maybe even add 2 companies next year and kind of add more and more companies until where there's 8 companies as a whole and everything's randomized. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so for the next episode, which I'm not sure exactly when we'll start up season 2, but I want to add a couple of things throughout this 2022, as far as a couple of bringing back Magnifico Lucha Libre for its second season. Want to add as far as bringing back the All-Time League, have the All-Time Trios League that's going to start up in March, and plus I have something else that I want to start up as well in February. So that's a lot of things are happening as far as a lot of things changing, a lot of things being added. So that's it's always an exciting time to change it up. But thank you all who've made it this far. As far as we've had a lot of different shows, a lot of different episodes being added. So that's going to be an exciting time to have 2 companies in one series. So that should be something different as well. And the first episode for the second season will mainly focus on that second company, whatever it will be called, and because we'll randomize the product, we'll randomize the name and whatnot. So it should be pretty fun. As thank you all, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.